I why? Just why? Why is this back? What's brand guys? Boy PattyTrills, aka Young Johnny Bravo, aka about to lay down some facts on why this question still exists when there's clearly like an easy definitive answer. You guys don't know what I'm talking about. If you've been on Twitter or something a lot recently, there's been this question that's been that's been asked, and it's been asked before like 2-3 years ago, but for some reason it's resurfaced. I don't know if it's like a different generation of people. Who would win 1 billion lions or one of every Pokemon? And the answer is so easy, it's not even funny. It's literally one of every Pokemon. And I know y'all are gonna, the lion stands out there for whatever fucking reason are gonna be like, bro, do you know how much a billion is? Like, there's no way. That's like 1.3 million fucking lions per Pokemon, you know. And it's like, okay, yes, I know how big of a billion is. If you took 1 second to count one number for your entire life, like you didn't eat, sleep, or anything like that, like it was just like a robot who said one number per 1 second, it would still take it over 32 years to a billion. Like, your heart on average will probably beat at least 3 billion times in a healthy lifetime. Like, I understand how big a billion is. It's massive. It's huge. It's 1,000 times larger than a million. So imagine if you had $1 and you're like, ah, that sucks. And you have $1,000, you're like, that's pretty sick. That's a million to a billion. That's a big difference, right? But the thing, it's not that there's so many of them is the issue. It's just, regardless of a billion lions existing, there are Pokemon that are just so OP that it literally doesn't matter. Also, why lions? Like, lions aren't even like the strongest animal out there. I don't even, why lions? Like, I feel like gorillas would be a better argument. They'd still get waxed, but I feel like a gorilla's way more threatening than a lion, like, without a doubt. Like, you got like a billion silverback gorillas, like, they got opposable thumbs and shit. You know, they can climb things way better than lions. Like, lions are so limited. They're just cats that are buff, and it's like, okay, and shit, fucking a billion mosquitoes. I'd be way more concerned. I would be way more concerned if it was a billion mosquitoes over a billion lions, especially if one of those mosquitoes, or all of them, like, just recently got done hanging out with Magic Johnson. I'd be way more concerned for that, because like, all it takes is one mosquito to go hit up a Pokemon and be like, you have the thing everyone knows that Magic Johnson has. And then it's just gonna spread. It's gonna fucking spread between each other, because some Pokemon can breed within each other, and then, you know, they win the long game. You know, that's all they gotta know. They just win the long game. You know, like, all right, we might all die, but in 30 years from now, like, they're all dead, you know, or something. I don't know. It's just the idea of lions just makes no sense. Now, I know some people are gonna be like, okay, well, if you think Pokemon win, how is that gonna be? Okay, so instead of like naming like the obvious ones, like, oh yeah, Arceus could just like wish them gone because it's a god. Like, we're gonna put some limitations. Okay, we're gonna like their statuses, like if they're like a god or whatever, we're just gonna make that non-existent, you know, to help the lions out. Typings, we're gonna say lions can hit ghost types, just, you know, just to level the playing ground, because even doing this still doesn't fucking matter. Even if you allow the lions to attack ghosts and whatnot, they still lose. Okay, so I even gave you guys some crutches, you know, some handicaps, and you guys still take an L. So pretty much, I'm gonna name off like 10 mons on maybe that would easily beat all the lions, or like at least do their job and do like 1.3 million each. Because like, let's face it, there are some mons that can't do it. Like, Sunkern's gonna get his fucking ass eaten from a lion. Like, Sunkern's not gonna do anything, you know. We have like Wurmple and like Cask. Yeah, they're not gonna do much. I get it. Like, those ones aren't gonna do much, but there's some that could easily pick up like the slack of the other ones, no problem, right? Like the first obvious one, like Primal Kyogre. Like, we're just not gonna talk about this. Like, he literally just floods the ocean, and last time I checked, lions don't like breathe water. They can't swim that long either. Like, everyone gets tired eventually. All you have to literally do is send out Primal Kyogre, flood anything that you want, and that's it. You got floating bodies everywhere, just everywhere. Maybe not that can 1v1 all, like Primal Kyogre could easily 1v1 all of them. And same thing with like Mega Rayquaza. Like Mega Rayquaza just blows up the planet. Like that, it becomes a meteor and it strikes down and destroys everything. Like Primal Groudon, like you just make everything really hot, and lions already live in the desert, but if they have no water, they die of dehydration like really fast. It's not hard. Like there's a lot of them that just easily, like Macargo. Like Macargo's Pokédex entry is like, it's as hot as the sun ultimately. So if we're using that knowledge, you just send up Macargo and everything dies. Like even you. The entire atmosphere is gone. Like that's pretty much what happens. We also have like Wobbuffet. Like Wobbuffet could just sit there and counter literally everything, regardless if like 100 million lions swing at once. He just bing boop, yeah, and then everything dies. Also, can we not talk about how like there's some Pokemon that are just smarter than us? You know, like Alakazam's got like an IQ of 5,000. He could like build something. He could just tell Pokemon what to do. Just be like, all right, Primal Kyogre, do your thing, get everyone super wet. Okay, Zapdos and shit, or like Raichu, or I like the whatever. Shock the water. We win. Also, I can teleport, so you literally will never, ever, 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 ever in your fucking life ever touch me. I teleport. A lion swipes. He's, ooh, you missed me. Ooh, can't touch it. Like, lions suck. There's a reason why lions don't run this planet. Now, if you said like 1 billion people versus every Pokemon, I think that's a better argument, because like we have like weapons and mass, you know, mass weapons of extinction, like nuclear, like nukes and shit. So it's like we would have a better argument against Pokemon, but like lions. Why? Why? And why would anyone ever think lions would win? Yes, 1 billion is a lot, but here's the thing: you have 1 billion grains of sand, and you can still scale over that mountain. I don't know how much 1 billion grains of sand would. I don't know how large I would make a mountain, but you get the idea. Yeah, there could be a lot of something, but it's still, you can still overcome it. Like quantity, it doesn't just ultimately like trump anything and everything against it. They're fucking lions. You drown them. You fucking, like, how do you kill Muck? Muck is literally just toxic sludge. He just walks up, touches you, and you die. You die to some new disease. Like, how do you hurt steel type Pokemon? Like, how? Like, fucking Magneton. It's fucking magnets. Your teeth are not going through that. It also floats. What about mons that fly and float? They just levitate over all of them, and they're like lion ladders. Bitch, what the fuck's a lion ladder? You trying to tell me a lion went out of their way to build a ladder to attack someone that's levitating? No, they just take an L. That's what a lion ladder is. Double L, because that's what you have. You have 2 L's for trying to come up with that. Buddy, you're better than that. Come on. Come on. The only way I could ever see lions winning is if you put so many limitations against Pokemon for them to like you just make it so like it'd be like, oh, lions can attack ghost types. Lions, you know, oh, Pokemon are Jesus, allergic to bullshit. Lions can attack ghost types, or like Pokemon are only limited to their PP. So Earthquake, they can only use it 16 times max if there's PP maxes, and also each Earthquake can only hit 5 lions. And it's like, if you gave Pokemon like in-game limitations, it's like the only way lions win. I mean, I don't even know if that still, because there's some moves. Like, how do you stop Draco Meteor? It's literally fucking meteors falling into the sky. Like, a meteor doesn't have to be huge to like cause a lot of damage. I don't think a lot of people understand that, because people want to bring up the billion thing. It's like, okay, do you understand like the physics behind a meteor? Like, the reason why meteors explode on impact isn't because there's anything inside the meteor that is like in with like igniting or causing an explosion or whatever like that. It's just the impact is so strong it causes an explosion regardless. Like, for example, there's certain machines or certain like war weapons back in like World War II where they would shoot this like gun casing that didn't even need to explode, because the impact of like the weaponry landing to the ground is so strong it causes things to explode on impact. So for example, you throw a snowball at a wall, the snowball explodes when it hits the wall in contact because the force is stronger than the object itself. So that rule still applies to meteors. So like the meteor that caused that like half a mile deep hole in like Arizona and shit, that meteor could have been maybe the size of a car. It doesn't take fucking much, you know, like it really doesn't, to like to destroy things, like especially at like a certain like it's just not even close. Like, lions get waxed. It's that simple. Like, it's just I don't get why this is even an argument. That's like, this argument's like worse than like who's better, MJ or LeBron, because like you can bring up certain things and stats and whatever, you know, there's still a clear answer in my opinion, but you can at least argue about it. A billion lions lose and it's not even close. What else do you want from me? Like, I brought science into this. I brought realistic things. You just take it out. I'm sorry. Anyways, if you guys did enjoy, show your support, smash the like button. If this little rant thing, whatever, I just felt like I should talk about it because why not? And it's a silly video to explain things, but if you guys did enjoy, show your support, smash the like button. It's really appreciated. Definitely check all links in the description down below. 2020 merchandise if you're into that, and definitely check all other things down there. I'll catch you guys in the next video. I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. You guys like PattyTrills. I'm out. Yoga.